Well, episode 3 went off the rails because we had actual adventures.
We did. And they were amazing.
They were really really good, and they were really, really needed. But we have not finished editing the last episode, so we are here.
Here we are. To give us, a valid and good excuse, the adventures that we had were for Trans Visibility Day. And I'm just saying, I am getting old. I have too long of an adventure that takes a long time to recover.
I'm still wounded. I'm still limping around because I hurt myself. So what we did is we went out and we painted the Cadillac Ranch trans flag colors. It was really, really awesome. And
at 4 o'clock in the morning.
At 4 o'clock in the morning, it was pretty cold. And
we had to work.
And I thought, oh yeah, I can totally just hop up on here and climb on this, the top of this car so I can paint the top without a ladder. Because last time I was here, I did that and that was fine. And then I found out that I'm 30 and now I've been limping for a week and I'm exhausted.
A little less than a week, but 6 days.
Mm-hmm.
We got this. And then it was amazing though. There was a bunch of people. We had little lanterns that somehow were perfectly enough light.
Yeah, there was a lantern between each set of cars.
Yeah, and we had...
Love that they were from Ross and Walmart. They were little baby lanterns. So cute.
Little guys.
Mm-hmm.
They're adorable. And so we painted them, and it took hours, obviously.
It really only took... It didn't take even a full 2 hours. I don't think. Because we got there at 4, right? But I'm pretty sure we headed back to the car at 6:30. So that's 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it was some time. And they looked amazing.
They turned out really good.
And then we did that, and then we had to go to work because adulting.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I went to work covered in paint.
I did as well. I mean, absolutely covered. I am mourning the loss of wearing those pants at work because it's not going to come out.
Yeah, I washed mine. It did not come out.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
The hoodie is an acceptable level of painted. It kind of blends into the style.
Yeah, so the paint on my small big sweatshirt, it's fine. It looks like it was purposely done.
Yeah. But I'm also cool with the paint on my shoe. That's fine too.
Oh yeah, I still got paint on my shoe.
Every single one of us has at least one streak of paint on our shoe.
Yeah, because we're fabulous.
It would really give us away in a...
Yeah, people were like, who did this?
Oh, those people with the stripe on the shoe.
No, I did this weeks ago.
That's...
Yeah, so we did that, then we went to work. So when I got to work, I had to go down to the secret dungeon bathrooms and wash off a little bit and change my clothes into professional clothes.
Oh, I didn't even try.
Well,
I came in, I changed into my work shirt, which didn't have paint on it, but I wore my painted hoodie over it, and my arms were covered in paint, my hands were covered in paint, which that took 4 bathroom trips to get that paint off, to slowly crumble it off.
Yeah.
But my pants were covered.
R.I.P. pants.
They kind of look fine, but they're not fine for work now.
Yeah, mine are fine for around the house or outside work. But yeah, so I went back up and I went from looking like I'd been in the wind blowing craziness to professional-ish, but I was so tired.
Oh, that day was exhausting.
Yeah. So then we get off work.
Mm-hmm. And then it wasn't done.
And there was a march, and...
Which, granted, I missed most of the march because I got stuck on a call at work.
But you made it.
I made it for the very, very end.
The speeches.
And then drove back to meet y'all.
Yeah. And then walked back. You left me.
Well,
it was fine.
It was that or walk back with y'all and then run all the way back to the car.
Right. No, I would just drove you. Because we both have cars.
I genuinely forgot that you could do that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine. But it was amazing. Like, people were like rolling down their windows and honking and clapping, and not what I expected for this town, honestly. But people were like into it.
I don't know. Like, so a few years ago, I don't have a good sense of time, so I don't actually know how many is a few. But at some point in the past, that was not today, we did another Trans Day of Visibility March, and had a really good amount of people, and like people were pretty. We didn't get a whole lot of harassment or anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I just expect.
It was kind of a long walk to that one.
Yeah, the Black Lives Matter marches here were very long.
That wasn't very long.
It went from the courthouse all the way down 6th Street to Western.
Oh, the most recent one wasn't.
Oh, the one I'm like thinking about where like the redneck guys had the guns. That one was long.
The speeches were longer at this one because it was the national group that came.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. And then after the march, there was a drag show in the park.
Which, like, was the perfect way to finish the night. Like the gazebo was all set up all perfect. It looked super pretty.
Yeah.
The queens were all, like, just absolutely at their best. Yeah. It was fantastic. The whole thing was great. Everybody just looked so happy. Some bigots called me sir, and I got to get a little giggle out of that.
Yeah, that was good.
I always get it. Like obviously, like, I pass pretty well, but like I will never not like smugly giggle when a transphobic or like homophobic person calls me sir. Because I'm like, they're like, we always know, obviously.
Yeah.
Sure.
You
obviously.
Know real well, sir.
You really figured it out.
Yeah.
But then when they find out, they're like, see, I always thought, and you're like, nah, you didn't.
You said so. And then the next day, because, there's no rest, we went to another group's Easter drag show, which was crazy because the wind was blowing like insane.
Oh, the wind.
I have so much dirt still in my eyeballs, I'm pretty sure. And
are you still sunburned?
Oh, yeah. No, it maybe it's the lighting, but I don't look as red. It was bad.
You're
tannish. I'm tannish.
There's a little bit of a tan happening.
You can even see it on the video.
You can.
Dang.
There's a little tan there.
And people just said I got darker shades of white. That's a whole tan.
And that's only from one outing. One afternoon.
This is what's going to keep me safe the rest of the year. The hot Texas sun. So we did that. And that was pretty great. And then Sunday, we decided we were going to change the day that we do our recording and our editing. We're going to do the Sunday. And then Sunday turned out to be a no day. A no.
Sunday did not work for me.
No. And we sat here. We had it ready.
And then accomplished absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Well, I've trained myself that like every other day of the week, I work, I do things. But Sunday is the only day I'm not required. Like, I don't require myself to do anything. So breaking that feels wrong.
Yeah.
And it's very resistant. Like, every now and then I'll get inspired to, like, write a fucking short story, or maybe I'll make, like, a big website update. It's every now and then I'll do stuff. But it's like, if I feel like it.
And we didn't feel it.
Yeah. So Sundays are not going to be our recording day for sure.
And then on Tuesday, we tried to edit. And we did some editing.
Mm-hmm. And then we realized that this one is going to be editing videos because
this one doesn't like it.
It feels like purgatory for me.
It's okay.
I think you'll be better at it anyways, because I feel like it's more like something that you're interested in.
I love editing videos.
Yeah, I hate it. I thought I might like it. No. I don't know why. You
have to teach me this program that we have.
But very little I know about it.
That's okay. Just a starting point.
I have level 1 beginner knowledge. I Google every step I take.
We'll be doing a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll figure it out. That'd be great.
Yeah.
And then here we are today. We were supposed to be recording. Well, I mean, we turned the record button on a few times.
We did. I'm pretty sure it's entirely
trash. Hilarious.
Two very distracted people.
Yeah. ADHD and B.
Mm-hmm. We waited just a little too late to get focused.
Yeah, we did. But we had stuff. We had more Smile Big stuff today, too.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is no rest for those who work with the betterment of the LGBTQ plus community.
There's no work in any social service. There's no sleep in any social service of any kind.
We're living the dream.
I actually do love it. If you told like 16 to 20-year-old me, not 20-year-old me would have been here for it, but like 16-year-old me, if you told that me, they'd be super proud of what I do, but they would be horrified at how little time I get to just fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to quite value the time. Like I just spent a lot of time journaling, writing, meditating. I mean, I was lonely, but those are all things I inherently like. So
yeah,
it's just a different life. Just a different lifestyle.
I'm not gonna leave you alone, so no more loneliness for you.
Yeah, let's not get me on this sad story of my lonely upbringing.
Yeah. And then I don't know. Do we have more Smile Big meetings tomorrow? We have to be up early. And then, but we did decide to start filming some actual adventures that we go on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's, we realized that we don't have enough adventure in our adventures.
Even though we have adventures.
You know, I kind of think like really the first few weeks of doing anything, or the first couple months even, is just kind of figuring out what the thing is, especially if you jump into it head first like we did. So this is we're just kind of exploring our path and adjusting it just slightly to...
I mean, we're still going to talk about news,
mm-hmm.
some background stories, different things like that. But, I mean, we do need adventure. Because life isn't all the time serious. It's also fun time. Yeah,
that, and also I think there's just a lot of really fun things that we can explore from a very different perspective than is the usual.
Yeah.
If you can get us to focus, we have some interesting things to say.
Yeah.
At least we try.
And we made very funny Snapchat videos today.
Hence the source of the distraction.
You can see them on TikTok.
Yeah, so we did make content.
Definitely make content. Just the wrong content.
Just the wrong content.
Worth it.
Irresponsible creators.
Hashtag Enby memes.
Oh my gosh. It's never going to go away.
Oh, no.
I feel like that's like insert Rickroll here.
And on other fun and gay news, I've been out for a year as non-binary. And I feel very different.
Like, different how?
I don't know, I feel like a year ago, it was the launch of Smile Big. I came out on a stage in front of people.
You on a stage?
I did.
This was way before I was
involved. Okay, but this is why. Because the first time the church outed me and I didn't get to have any power. So this time I told a group of people with a microphone in my own voice by my own choice.
Mm.
And it was empowering. And then, I spent a lot of time like freaking out about like, am I gonna be like accepted less? Like, what is this gonna mean for me? And then between like finding really who I am and who I've always known I was. But between that and therapy, like I feel like on that stage, I took my power back And throughout the year, I've just grown it. Like, I mean, I went from...
That's pretty cool.
I feel like I went from a match lit flame to an inferno of power of who I am.
I gotcha.
Yeah. And it's cool to feel like for the first time in my life I accept myself.
That is a cool feeling.
It's a weird feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Especially after having so much trauma of not being good enough.
Mm.
And today I said to my therapist that, I felt happy and confident in who I am.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I wonder how long it's been since I've been transitioning.
How do you not know?
Dude, it's been a roller coaster. That's how I don't know.
Okay. The only reason I know is because Ashton was like, hey, it's been a year since our launch. And I was like, oh, that means I've been non-binary out for a year.
Whichever year I started transitioning, it was around my birthday. I told you, I have very little concept of time.
Right.
When I say that, I genuinely mean it. My concept of time is literally just like today and then fog.
I would say the other day, but it could have been like 10 years ago.
Oh, it's genuinely possible that it's like any time between birth and yesterday.
Yeah, that's fair. And I feel like Tara will know. We'll update this. We'll find out.
Tara will probably know better than me.
She probably has it written down somewhere.
Maybe not, but her calendars are more accurate. And I think at one point we put the shot days on the calendar. But it's just the year that I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
You know what? I think it was 2015.
2015?
That I came out.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you.
And it's... Oh, is that 8 years? Oh, okay. Shit. I feel like that was the year I came out, because it was before... It was before Donald Trump was elected. Because I remember him being elected scared the fucking crap out of me.
Right.
And, now we're here, so...
Now we're here.
We'll get through it.
We'll get through it. We will. Do you know why?
What do you have? Oh, okay.
We are
It's so goofy shit.
kings of the world.
It's a beautiful crown.
Yes. Don't tilt your head.
I wanted to see it.
It's an illusion, though. If you tilt your head, you can see there's no back.
Oh, yeah, that's disappointing. It's just a little tiara.
Because if you...
Tiara? How do you say that?
Tiara? Somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what else? I don't really have anything else. I'm just tired. We have to be up early. You have to be up extra early.
Oh, 6 hours. I'll be alright. I've done worse.
I've done worse. Well, for all 7 viewers, we love you guys.
Mm-hmm. Hey, there were like 50 on the first one. Listen, we're posting. That's what matters. We're learning. That's what matters. We've got to make a fool out of ourselves to get better. Like, that's part of the process.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's good at anything immediately. Half of the fun is not knowing what you're doing, because by the time you know what you're doing, then it's just a job.
Yeah.
The fun part is figuring it out.
And clearly, we don't know what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Just another new adventure.
Yes. See, we are taking them on adventures already.
Small ones.
Small ones.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think that's all we have for the moment. But we will be back to our usual schedule next week with regular videos and regular content.
Yeah, and
actually,
some extra.
We may be actually converting to a live stream and then intermittent videos and posts.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Mm-hmm. So then that's more interactive. I think that's fun.
It is fun.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Noah.
Oh, yeah, and this is Bailee. Every time you do that, I want to say, that's Noah.
Yes, I am also.
We're all Noah.
Yeah. Like the Matrix. Alternative.
Oh, God, I'm Agent Smith. I guess I'm not the one.
Not the one. And then that's our little non-binary frog. You can see him over here. You looked off the screen.
Not a good brain week. This has been me all week.
Important. Space Cadet Noah.
You know, for the fact that I'm this spaced, like, I have been very efficient this week. Everywhere but editing video.
The one thing that I needed. See, I see how it is.
It's a lot of stuff.
I know, I'm just kidding. I mean, we did stuff. We did a lot of stuff. It was great. It was wonderful. So.
Yep.
Well, thanks for rocking this non-adventure Enby Adventures.
We'll be back to normal next time. Or new normal. Or, you know, we don't know what we're doing. Just stick with us. We'll figure it out.
That's normal anyways.
Not us.
Not us.
Okay.
Yeah, just end it.
Yeah, we're just ending. We're just gonna end it. How do you say we can't say goodbye? Oh my gosh, I'm ending it before it's